All right. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast. Here we go. Fespa's here. Kodaiko. Morgan. Happy birthday, Morgan. Toki, Gohan, Uchiha Clan, Empire Jeff, Skullhead, I like that. Tyler, Affliction, and Kodaiko can see the future, as can we all. I can see the future. Lord Schnitzel, Graham McDaniel, Cody's here, Willie, Shelby, and Brandon. For those of you who don't know, who weren't here yesterday, Free for All Friday is on Thursday, not just because I'm fucked up and don't know what day of the week it is a lot of the time, but also because tomorrow my wife and I are heading out on a little weekend getaway, and I don't think I'll be able to stream. And one thing is for certain, we cannot skip Free for All Friday. We must have it. We must have all the bad touch. Let's see. Jack says, heads up. We got Google mods in here again doing their busy work. Oh, boy. Already? Really? Hold on. I gotta look and see. I didn't even see it. That didn't take long. This'll be this should be interesting. I think Google Mod, hi. You should stop in and say hi. Google Mod, we don't mind having you around, but you should pop in and say hi. It's Free for All Friday, even though it's Thursday. That's probably why you're here, huh? And immediately a red light went off at Google and went, this fucking guy doesn't know what day of the week it is. Oh, I mean, this farting guy doesn't know what day of the week it is. But you should say hi to us. You shouldn't just come in to moderate. Be one of the crew. I don't think Susan would like that. I don't think Susan would approve of that. It's got to be more of an us versus them mentality. I sound like Adam Sandler, Marjanovic. I wouldn't mind having a few of Adam Sandler's dollars. I'll tell you that. Oh, you just got a comment deleted for saying remove your shit. Oh, did you, Jack? Oh boy, that could be the. I wonder. Do you think that's the bot grabbing you though? Because no matter how many times I turn that shit off on the channel, no matter how many times I make sure that the box is not ticked to censor anything, it doesn't do any good. They still censor the shit out of everything. Google moderator Sama Andrew says. Wood says, I hope you don't have any compromising images of me, Google mods. They got plenty of me, but then again, all of you got, think of how many times I've presented the opportunity for compromising images just during our streams alone. So yeah, everybody's got those. I don't even know if they're compromising anymore, considering that everybody has them. Graham says, it's my first Free for All Friday. What is it about? Graham, you should never identify yourself as a first timer at Free for All Friday. The molestations will be coming your way. You get a lot of bad touch if we find out you're a virgin. I'm just saying that, and that's basically what Free for All Fridays are about. Bad touch. Cody says, had Burger King for lunch. Those bastards gave me lettuce and tomatoes when I wanted just bacon. Doesn't that pitch out? It could be worse though, Cody. Because at least, because as somebody who orders everything plain, I have knowledge of these issues. At least with the lettuce and tomatoes, you can just wipe that shit off there. So when they put the goddamn American cheese on it, because it melts into the burger and into the bun. I don't like when things melt into my buns, mostly. And you can't get it off, and it tastes like crap. I just had to take one back to McDonald's the other day. We hadn't had McDonald's in ages. My wife and I were in a hurry. I said, listen, I'll just grab something there. I got cheese on the burger. Didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan says, next post because Susan's a virgin. I forgot the damn mayonnaise. They add mayo. Cody said, oh, yeah. Mayo and American cheese are tied at the top of my most disgusting list. And that got deleted too, Morgan? Whoa, we're on extra sensitivity level here, aren't we? I wonder if there's if any settings changed on the channel. I didn't do them. I didn't do them. I didn't change them. I'm curious where shit, I won't be able to find those right off the top of my head. Hold on, guys. I'll be away from chat for just a second. Let me make sure. No, those settings got changed. I'm sure it's just YouTube fuckery. Playlist. I don't remember where the hell that setting is. Yeah, they with this. I'm still not as comfortable with the new studio here. Is it under comments? No, I think that is just the comments. Yeah, not settings.
Oh yeah.
Check the dashboard. I'm not finding it though. I know there's some place that I always make sure it's not ticked. It's left for our I have it set so they don't censor anything, but it doesn't ever do me any good. Let me just check one more place, guys, and I'll get right back to the chat. It's not permissions. Is it in community? Add blocked words. Of course, there are none in ours. Nothing there. Yeah, I can't find it, guys, unfortunately. But I'll guarantee you I have it set to not censor anything. Wolverine says tomatoes rank worse for me than American cheese. Yeah, see, I obviously I'm not a tomato fan either, but yeah, there's nothing for me that ranks worse than American cheese and mayo. They're tied. And I'm being honest here, genuine. Just talking about it makes my stomach turn a little bit. Oh, I can't. Ugh. Johnny says, laugh my ass off. Says a lot that YouTube doesn't trust us to run our community. Fuck you, YouTube. Yeah, Johnny, that's the thing. I mean, just because there's a number of people on YouTube out there who are overly sensitive pussies, it doesn't mean all of us are. Listen, this is the thing. Especially when it's on YouTube. Especially when it's live streaming. You're choosing to put yourself out there when you create a live stream. You're putting yourself out there for public consumption. It's no different than, an actor, an actress, or anything like that, or a politician. It's going to happen. Is there anybody in this day and age that doesn't understand that sometimes the internet can be a little bit vitriolic, or people can be a little bit mean on the internet? So what? If you don't like it, if you're that scared of it, don't live stream on YouTube. And when you make your videos, turn off comments. There's no reason for the rest of us to have to be censored. There are ways for the sensitive types to stay away from getting their little fifis hurt. Jesus Christ. Mia says, talk in cursive, Curtis. I'm not sure. Do I speak cursive? Let me see. Talk in cursive. Is that? No. How did I go? That went like almost the guy from the Muppets there. Morgan says, basically, I was trying to talk shiz about Susan. Dang, the censorship is real. Deleting comments on my birthday. That's right, too. And of all times, today's Morgan's birthday, and they're deleting her comments today. What the hell? Lou's got deleted, too.
Oh,
what the hell is going on? I'm trying to think of... It almost sounds like we're being monitored, doesn't it? That doesn't sound like the work of a bot necessarily. Oh, plain mayo? No. Phobe. Oh, mayo's so gross. Oh. Talking cursive is just a British accent for Sana. Says that would be apropos. Yeah, I like that. So it's the word strip, is it? I can't believe this. Willie says I'm getting mad censored. Yeah, I was leaning bot lewd, but I'm wondering if it isn't live YouTube mod. All right, I got to join in the chat here. Okay, balls goes. Testicles, good. Um, nude, good. Oh, there it is. Message deleted by the Google moderator team. Okay, none of those are good. There. Okay, wait. Okay, Google moderator, got a question for you. Okay, got a serious question. Not a question, just a statement. I was playing baseball the other day. I brought 6 balls to the field. And that shit wasn't the other day. It was months ago when it was still nice. Now that's okay though, right? Let's wait and see. Context. Context is key. So wait a second though, Google Mod. How is balls okay there, but not okay as a standalone? Because all I wrote was balls. Basketballs. Golf balls. Bocce balls? I'm wondering how this works. Bollocks, Social Mute says. I bought some balls today. Affliction knows too. Well, he says he got censored because he said I'm horny backwards. Well, all I can tell you, Google Mods, is if you think you're protecting us, though, you are not. We're very comfortable with the conversations we have here, and we aren't worried about children being here because YouTube provides. You guys provide a means to keep children out of here. That's why you have YouTube Kids and why you have to be 13 to sign up for an account. And I'm pretty comfortable that anybody 13 or over probably can, I was going to say probably can handle balls. And I didn't even mean it to be a joke. Probably can handle referencing balls. So I have no idea what the end game is here or what the design of the game is here. But if you're doing it to protect us, please don't worry. We're going to be okay. Wolverine says, can we avoid the censors with Pig Latin and Hamon?
Yeah.
Morgan says, unfortunately, I have a work meeting in 10 minutes. Can I get my sticky stuff early? Oh, sure. Okay, guys, don't intercept this. It's Morgan's birthday, and she can't stay for the sticky stuff at the end. And it's high quality. It's really, really good sticky stuff because it's Free For All Friday sticky stuff. We know that's always the best. So everyone, please don't intercept this. Just let it go. Morgan, here you go. Pamfu. There you go. Little bit of sticky stuff. Oh, no, lot of bit of sticky stuff. The best sticky stuff. The finest sticky stuff. Free For All Friday. Happy, non-censored sticky stuff for Morgan. Happy birthday too, Morgan. My day is good, Roka. Other than us being under Big Brother's thumb here in today's stream. Other than that, we're doing good. Now, Chrome, you back to thinking it's a bot? Could be. Johnny says the wise man once said, only when a mosquito lands on your testicles will you realize violence isn't always the answer. I wonder too, because now there's a typo in Johnny's post where testicles is spelled wrong. So if it's a bot, that would probably escape it. So that could be. That could be. Okay. Chrome says when you write strip naked, it deletes it. It feels bot. It could be a bot. I had thought bot initially, but then some of the things, well, even like it did with mine. Here, let's hold on. I'm going to write, now that we've explained it, I'm going to write balls again. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Now, if it's the bot, it should pick it up again. Same thing I wrote earlier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, oh, Stuart, you became stream boss. Stuart says the person who came up with the joke, "You're as useless as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest," never met Kiros. I was thinking the same thing, Stuart. And I think I even mentioned it during one of the episodes there that, yeah, this is the proverbial one-legged man, and he is winning the ass-kicking contest. So I don't know, guys. It stayed that time. I don't know. I wonder that too, though, sometimes when it is a YouTube mod, okay, and I try and be fair. I try and look at every aspect. A lot of people on YouTube are hypersensitive. Could it be a live mod that came in and thought he was doing us a favor? Although how? When I'm hosting the stream and the things I was typing were getting censored, though. I didn't think about that. Trevor says, I'll just turn off autocorrect then and let my shitty spelling take over. Good call. Susan likes balls and got deleted. Well, that one I think maybe we're dealing with both too, Phobe. Could be both. Now we know balls was all of a sudden good. I'm just really curious now. Oh. Let's see if testicles goes through this time or not. And even then, why would you censor that? What if we were having a stream talking about medical issues? There you go. There you go. It's gone. What are the options on that one? Oh, no options for it because it's deleted. Wow. Well, apparently, guys, like if I were to get testicular cancer, I can't discuss it with you. So, or I certainly can't discuss it in text with you. That is like really, really over the top. Who are they protecting? Don't they have things in place? Again, there's not supposed to be anyone under 13 on here to begin with. They can look at, if they were to look at the statistics that they make available to me at our analytics, they can see that we do not attract a young crowd at all here. The vast, vast, vast majority of our audience is above 17. I think our 13 to 17 group was like 6% last I saw. And then you're talking 13 to 17. So the ones on the lower end of that even got to make up maybe what, 1%, 2% of our audience? Dragon says, how do you find a blind guy in a nudist colony? It's not that hard. That's actually pretty good, Dragon. I was surprised. I've not heard that one before. That's pretty good. Maybe I put it in a different type of font and it flew. I wonder if Spanish swear words get censored. Hang on, be back in 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. Do you think it would do the same for an age-restricted stream? Should we test it one day? We'd have to see if we could change it on the fly, Chrome, because as you guys have seen, it seems like that the sensitivity level on it is always changing. There's nothing in. Hold on, I'm gonna let me. I don't want to go off this. If I go, no, I still keep. Let me check my stream settings here. I don't think there's. I don't have anything in here. Enable auto start. I'm just looking for anything that might be something I can change. That's just analytics, viewer activity. Oh shoot! I didn't realize this. I have an option to see you guys' super chats in here without going out, because I usually always have to go to another site to get them. Oh, that's cool. No, there's nothing. There's nothing in here though about oh, excuse me, guys. Something. What the hell? Oh, I was just had an itch on my head and I had something. Now I'm going to be bleeding. I'm going to bleed for you guys on stream. The hell? Oh, that was wrestling with the dog. She got me with her nail the other day. I forgot about it. I'm like, oh shit. Cool. There's gonna be. Oh, the stream's gonna get canceled now. There's blood. Okay, I'm looking. Thumbnail playlists audience. Okay, it's not made for kids. Paid promotion tags. I don't have any tags, and I should have. Recording date and location. Let me put in. See if there's any live chat. Enable live chat. Allow live chat replay. Monetization. Is there we have it. We're not even monetizing the stream. I don't because of the conversations we've had. Oh man. Oh, you guys can watch me bleed. Yeah, there's nothing here. It is said as not made for kids. I don't know, guys. I just have no idea. I know this. And now I came out of there, I can see in the that's not an impressive amount of blood. I can well, you guys have seen. I can show you plenty of pictures of impressive amounts of blood. I had plenty of nights where I literally could not walk from loss of blood. So yeah, this one's not too impressive. Well, good. Again, have a great birthday, Morgan. It's my time of the month. Yeah, I like that. I gotta get a little tampon for my forehead. All that for a drop of blood, Andrew says. So Jack says, are we surprised YouTube is messing up? Damn, now I'm saying messing up. Yeah, it is hypersensitive today, isn't it? And I don't know if that's a change in what they've done, if we've got somebody watching. I don't know. Yeah, it's laughable compared to that one image. Well, even on the movie, on One Last Kill, of course, that face was all real blood as well. Alex says people are just way too fucking sensitive and they all just need to shut the hell up. Well, that's the thing, Alex. I mean, I just don't get that. Why does YouTube keep giving us those options when setting up the videos, when setting up the streams? If we want any type of moderation, you tell it no, and you get moderation anyway. I mean, who especially some of the censoring the word balls? Are you for real? I mean, grow up a little bit. Wasn't one of you guys that told me that the whole thing with censoring the super chats got started because there was some oversensitive YouTuber was streaming and got their fifis all hurt because somebody said mean things to them in a super chat? Testing, 1, 2, 3 to my name change. It did, Wolverine. That's a ballsy name change right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait a second. Trevor says, okay, so I can say a-hole in Spanish, but I can't say balls in Spanish. I don't know. So what? Okay, just from you guys that have been following along, been in the stream for a little while, following along with this drama here, what does everybody think? One of three options. Do you think it's just the bot? Do you think it's a human from YouTube? Or do you think it's both? What do you guys? I'm not sure where I am right now. It's got me completely confused. And why did balls go through sometimes and not others? They were sending racist things in super chats? Oh, again, so you ban them. That's all, Mr. Mime. I appreciate that. I didn't know what it was, but yeah. So you ban them. Ban them. Yo, what's up? What do you guys... Can't say ass in Spanish. All three you think licks? That's where I'm kind of leaning. Bot and human. Everybody's thinking three. Human from YouTube. Both. I think balls. Movie Toad says it's a bot. Seems like a bot. I'm wondering if we're not like you guys are saying. I think we're kind of dealing with the bot and at least occasional perusal by a human as well. Dragon says Eddie Guerrero's blood loss at Judgment Day 2004 has and never will be topped. Really bad blade job. Yeah, I remember that one. There's been a lot of really good ones. Yeah. Stone Cold had a really good blade job in was it one of the Bret Hart matches or something, I think? But see, I was one of the guys. A lot of times when guys were going to blade, they would take some aspirin prior to try and thin their blood. But that's one thing I've never had a problem with. Like, like when I get blood drawn or anything like that, you pop the needle in, it's like, how much you want. And same thing with blading. I would just take and open, and out it would come. I would have no problem with making it look like a crime scene. Mr. Croissant says a YouTuber known as Vegan Teacher is allowed to disrespect people's beliefs and say that people deserve to die for not being vegan, but our community is being censored. YouTube equals snowflakes. Yeah, Mr. Croissant. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I wish that person would stream. That would be a good stream for us to go raid. Oh yeah, I remember that one now. That was a Crimson Mass. Yeah, that was Big Green. That was it. He had a good blade that time. That night. He had good flow. Willie says send a Patreon DM. Sorry if that's strong. No, I'll give me a second, Willie, and I'll go check it. Thoughts on the upcoming open world Pokemon game? I don't really know much about it, Bob, other than I've heard it's a thing. I had fun with Pogo until Braxton and I got a little bored with it just because at that point, I guess they've improved it, but at that point, it just got kind of pointless. You know, you would go take the gym and somebody else would come and take it from you, and it was a never-ending cycle. Hold on just a second. Let me go grab that post on the Goose real quick from Willie. Come on, load up here. Community. Wait, did you say? Okay, I'm not seeing it, pal. You did say, hold on. He did say Patreon. Oh, direct. Oh, was it DM? I thought it was in the. I'm sorry. I thought it was in the community tab. Duh. All right, hold on. Let me find that real quick, guys. You buddy. I don't know how that song got run through my head. Willie says they are moderating without consent. Susan's cooch is just in a bunch because her husband is in Tahiti sleeping with an actress half her age. Oh, wow. Is there something going on? I didn't even know anything. Well, of course, I don't follow Susan's personal life at all, but I didn't know there was anything like that even being alleged. Somebody tell me what's going on with balls. Oh, Rocco, we're just trying to figure out. We're getting overly censored here today. We're trying to figure out if it's a bot or an actual human monitoring the chat or both, or we're just trying to figure it out. Jack Queen says, can everyone spam a bunch of swear words just to piss them off? LOL, like everyone in the chat, it's okay with you. It's okay with me. Again, YouTube asks me if I have an issue with the content of you guys' posts, and I keep telling them no. You know, either directly or indirectly, they ask us all the time, and I keep telling them no. If you guys want to do that, have a blast. Doesn't bother me.
Oh, yeah.
Again, you guys know how I feel about that stuff anyway. I don't believe in the concept of swear words. I think it's stupid that certain words are seen as naughty. Now, outside of things like the N-word. Only because that word only exists to demean others. But as far as words like fucking shit and stuff like that, that being a swear word is just stupid. Mine got deleted, Shelby says. Andrew put moist. Poor M can't be with us as much as she used to, so for a second I thought our chat was going to get stopped. I don't think the chat's getting stopped. I think it's slowing down because so many of them are getting dinged. That wasn't even a swear. It works. Roka says my messages are getting deleted. At that point, it's gotta be a bot. Maybe plus, but it's gotta be a bot. My Susan message got deleted, Cheyenne says. You can't say wet, Rods? Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, that was fun, Jack says. Yeah, it's got. Well, it's we can verify Chrome's suspicion. It's got to be a bot to some degree to have caught all of those that quickly. Hey, Weave Toad. Thomas says they're getting me too. Okay, let's just make an appeal. This will likely not work, but hold on. Let's make an appeal. We're just honestly, genuinely curious. So if someone from YouTube is monitoring the stream, just for our benefit, can you post to us? Can you just say yes, no? I mean, if you guys are willing to monitor, it shouldn't be asking that much that we know that we're being monitored, is it? I mean, is it supposed to be a clandestine operation here? And not that, obviously, even if someone is doing it, they could just remain silent and think, okay, now those Nimrods will just think it's a bot. But why not let us know? I mean, we're asking you. We're just saying, say, yeah, I'm here. Whatever. It's your. We'll grant you that. It's your format. It's your website. You own the platform. If you feel like you need to do this, that's fine. But can we at least know? Yeah, Graham says, show us a sign. You do. Give us a sign from beyond. Can you make my laptop fall over or something? I don't know. Whatever. If that laptop falls over right now, I'm out of here. Just so you guys know. Reveal yourselves, foul demons. Sleuth says, yeah, I think it ain't gonna happen. No problem, Spazdev. Chrome says the new Pokemon game coming next year looks promising. It'll be an open world game set in Sinnoh. It's set in the past and basically Pokemon's version of the Tiasho era. So same as Demon Slayer's era. That's kind of cool. Like I said, I'd heard about it. Touch Curtis's head. Yeah, paranormal gaming. I had heard about it. And again, I'd be willing to try it out because until it got boring, I was having a lot of fun with Pokemon Go. Jack says, we summoned you with the hairy armpit and burning of multicolored hair. And no, I just see that's the big thing to me is, and I do honestly always try and be fair when in anything, but when we're discussing YouTube and when they've done things that I think have worked well and have been a positive, I've said that just as quickly as I'll say something when they do something that's a complete fuck up. But I don't think that's asking too much if we're being monitored by a live person to ask them to let us know that. Doesn't seem like it'd be a big deal. It's they own the platform. It's not like we can do anything. It's not like we can bring a legal action against them. Oh, they said they were there. They can be here if they want to. Just would be nice to know. Willie says, Jack and Jill went up the hill so Jack could lick her candy. Jack got a shock in the mouthful of Rooster because Jill's real name is Randy. I've heard that one. Graham says menstrual stain. Rob says, so happy you're reacting to Cloud on the Goose. Oh, it's so good. Thanks so much. Look forward to it daily. Well, thank you, Rob. Yeah, I'm several ahead because, again, I told you guys my wife and I are going away for Friday and Saturday. So I'm a couple extra episodes ahead of what I usually am. You know the thing that gets me about Cloud, Rob? What I've seen so far, and I think you guys will agree, I knew it was going to be emotional going in because every time we talk about most emotional anime, it's like near the top of almost everybody's list. But what surprises me is in most of the hard-hitting emotional moments we've seen in anime, it's just that. It's a big boom. It's a big punch. This is a slow burn. I mean, the strain on the emotions is like, I said it in one of the videos, it's like taking the Band-Aid off on a hairy arm, like really slowly. You're just getting more and more punches to your feels, breaking you down type thing, and it's good. Let's see. Toad says, I have a story for you. The internet has decided to cancel Mr. Potato Head because he's a man. He's now just Potato Head. Imagine being so sad that they have to cancel a children's toy. Actually, though, Toad, what happened was Hasbro is trying to walk the middle of the road on that one and satisfy everyone because the official line of toys is now called Potato Head. But there will still be a Mr. Potato Head and a Mrs. Potato Head under that line, under that umbrella. So basically, they're trying to find a way to satisfy the psycho SJWs and still not alienate the normal people, the real people. So that's where they're at right now. Slow burn. It's not burrito night, Wolverine says. Yeah, I did hear about the Dr. Seuss stuff. See, the thing of it is, in things like that, it's more about the impetus for me than anyone else. If they had just, aside from anything else, come out and said, you know what, we've got these we've got these 6 books of Dr. Seuss that there's some imagery in there that we're just not comfortable with. You know, we were at the time, we've rethought it, and we just don't want to print those anymore. But even though that's what they did, you know, the only reason they did it is to try and score points with SJWs. And that's what makes it distasteful. If it were any other point in history and they had done it, I don't think anyone would have noticed. People would have been, and myself included, I would have been like, okay, it doesn't offend me, but if that's your stance, that's fine. But you know they're doing it just to try and score points with the mobs. That's pretty good, Graham. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Shake the wall, watch them fall. What a waste of alcohol. I like that. Let's see. Mr. Croissant says the mod is Curtis's stand. The stand feels ignored, so he has hacked into the Google motherboard and is now targeting Free for All Friday. That's probably what it is, guys. We'll have to pay attention to that. We've been doing Free for All Fridays for a long time, but we'll have to start paying specific attention to, are our Free for All Friday streams seemingly more heavily moderated than the other streams. Let's see. Oh, Pretty Boy J must have been spamming, because man, that's a lot of Pretty Boy J comments right there. Holy crap. TSP says I have genital herpes. I hate when that happens. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so where were the old YouTube mods on that one? They made you guys have to do it. Smash says, good thing you're streaming today, because tomorrow is WandaVision finale, and I'll probably be watching it while you're streaming Mystery for All Friday. So what do you guys think of WandaVision? I wasn't really that interested, but I'm starting to hear a lot of good things. For any of you guys who have who've watched it, what's your take on it? So I mean, obviously a lot of us here have similar likes and interests in our entertainment. That's why we're all here together. So I'm curious what you guys think. I'm wondering if it's worth the time investment. Shelby says, the book censorship really gives me bad vibes. I think it's better to explain context to children than trying to protect them from everything. Oh, I do. Shelby, 100%. I think it's critical that we explain context rather than hide. I would have more of an issue with it had they stopped printing them. That's their right. I don't have to agree with it. That's their right to do that if they're not comfortable with it. Now, any of these school districts or anywhere, a library, anybody that pulls it from the shelves, that I agree with you. I have an issue with. Better to explain people why those things take place than it is to pretend they never happen. Because as far as I'm concerned, once you start pulling it from shelves, it's the same as burning a book. Here, let's just pretend this never existed. And that's stupid. That's ridiculous. Let people understand how things have evolved, how things have changed. Again, if they want to stop publishing them, fine. But if people want to get rid of them, that's a different issue. Chrome says Dr. Seuss regretted making those comics later. I do know that. He thought do better make up for it later. It's a good story of growth ignored by partisans. Right. But like I say, Chrome, my big thing is, even in that, even if he regretted them, it was still a part of that history. So that's where I get uneasy, is when people want to remove them from availability. Again, if they don't want to print more, that's fine. But I just don't like having them removed. Philip says Dr. Seuss was incredibly prejudiced against the Japanese. He seemed to have a number of prejudices. his generation grew up with Pearl Harbor, right? Until he actually went to Japan and saw Hiroshima. So I wrote Horton Hears a Who. I do remember that, Philip. I do remember reading something about that Hiroshima was the impetus for Horton Hears a Who. But he had old Dr. Seuss had a lot of interesting takes on people. No question about it. If we erase every piece of negative history, there will be nothing to stop us from repeating it in the future. Yeah, Stormstar. I mean, I completely agree. And that's how I've always dealt with my kids. No matter what the topic is and no matter how distasteful, I'd rather have them hear the explanation and come to an understanding with me so they can understand what the offensive thing was about, why it was offensive, and why it shouldn't be repeated, than I would have them shielded from shielded from realizing that it ever existed, whatever it is. Rover says, in the UK we had a COVID scheme to help restaurants get income called Eat Out to Help Out. I tried to cash it in with a girl, but it didn't work. Well, that's not very sporting of her. Doesn't she understand things can only get better if we all work together? I think the girl has some issues. She's not very giving, not very caring. Chrome says, I agree with you, Curtis. What I'm saying is instead of removing them, they should just added that as a story. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Have added the story as a preface before the comic. I think prefacing them would have been fine. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A preface in there saying, now, this writing was of a different time and certainly contains images and sentiments that a majority of people may find offensive today, and many people did find offensive even back then, but we're not gonna wash it out of history. Yeah, I agree with that. Philip says, Great Go-Go is here. Can somebody ban... Oh, great, Go-Go is here. Ban that 20... Go-Go is here? Let's see. Oh, get rid of all his books. Well, it just depends. Get rid of all his books is a pretty weak troll. I mean, it's just a cry for attention. Well, we'll let him hang around for a little bit just to humor us, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Because it is funny to see when people get desperate for attention. Kaiser says, I never like when something goes SJW. Even some anime have tried that. If we wanted to go feminist, do it in a way that makes female characters legit cool. If done wrong, it just drags the character down. I agree. I think a lot of times you can see when, particularly in entertainment or established entertainment, like an ongoing series, I think it becomes apparent the differences between a typical or reasonable character evolving and pandering. I think that becomes very obvious, to me anyway. Wimatode says, whatever happened to the phrase live and let live? Why can't we just let people do their thing while we do ours? I agree. As long as it's not hurting anybody, it should be fine. No, I agree with you. I think, in all honesty, I believe that just the world has become too hypersensitive and too concerned about everybody being in tune with whatever they are, who they are, or what they think. Listen, if some people don't want to associate with other people for whatever reason, it might make them bigots, absolutely. But who cares? Why are so many people so worried about the whole world being on their team or on their side? Or, we have to accept everybody. Well, no, because we're free, you don't. I mean, does it make you an asshole if you don't want to accept somebody? Probably, but who cares? I'm just not for that. I don't think that's feasible. I don't think it's reasonable just by human nature for everybody to want to stand together and hold hands and sing Kumbaya. It's just not going to happen. So if certain people don't like hanging out with certain other people for whatever their individual reasons, not as a group, but their individual reasons, who cares? Why do people get so worried about it? Oh, I think this person doesn't like me because I'm whatever, XYZ. Who cares? So don't pay any attention to that person then. Gimster says there's a VTuber who's said to commit hate crimes when she enters her kitchen. She won't put pineapple on pizza. She'll put pizza on pineapple. Her creations churn her friends' stomachs. Oh, put pizza on pineapple. I agree. I think that would be worse. A bed of pineapple with the pizza on top? No. The pineapple needs to go. I just don't, fuck pineapple. And I know a lot of people like pineapple. My wife loves pineapple. No, I still say I stand by it. I'm not going to put any type of addendum to it. Let's see. Wimito says people have different opinions and beliefs. There's no possible way to have this safe haven where everyone has the same views. Just ignore and move on. That's where I am. I mean, you could take it even into the whole gender fluid thing. Now, you can call yourself gender fluid if you want. If you don't feel like you are a dude or a chick and you want to be gender fluid, that's fine. But there are a lot of people who are going to say that that's bizarre, weird, and they don't want to be a part of it. And that's fine too. Why is it? No, we must all be accepting of one another. No, just we have differences. Now, I'm not for allowing anybody to harm anybody else because of it. I'm talking about just as far as saying, nah, you know what? I'm not into that whole gig. You do you, and I don't want to be bothered with you. That's fine. Let people go their separate ways. There's less friction that way. Rosalina says, as a Gen Zer myself, I don't get the notion of us being too sensitive. I know no one my age who gets mad over every little thing. Oh, I don't think that's, Rosalina, I don't think that is, and I know a lot of people will say it. No, I don't think that's generational. A lot of the, even if you go on social media and stuff, a lot of the most overly sensitive types range all the way up into my generation. I don't think that's by generation. I just think that's just by nature of the individual of being extremely soft. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's any more prevalent in one than the other. Luke says I'm running out of names. Reinhard Heydrich. Uh-oh, Poppy says it's confirmed YouTube is homophobic. Luke says trans people aren't real. That's pretty good, Rover. He says, according to the Bible, there are two genders, men and ribs. Alabek says, get him, Susan. He's doing free for all Friday and Thursday. That's illegal. Do you think, maybe Alabek's onto something here. Do you think we got all this censorship because YouTube's pissed off that I don't know what day of the week it is? At least that would be understandable. Like, this guy's taking his chair shots to a whole new level now. We got to do something about this. Chrome says, again, when I went to college, I met a ton of oversensitive people. University wasn't so bad. When you see a girl crying in the shower over nothing, yeah, too sensitive. Yeah, I agree, Chrome. And in its most base form, if you need a safe space because somebody has spoken an opinion different than yours, you're too soft. Your life is just going to be really, really difficult for you. If that hurts you that much, you're going to have a tough time in life. Big Green says, today is Friday. Delete my comment, you two ninjas. Now, see, if there is a live person at YouTube monitoring the stream, if he or she, or they, I want to use the right pronoun, if they have any sense of humor, then that comment would have had to have gotten struck down. Big Greens, today is Friday. Delete my comment, YouTube ninjas. If you had any sense of humor at all, you got to hit that one just to make us laugh. Zinny the Pooh, Big Green. Boy, he hates that, doesn't he? I'm sure it's Friday somewhere in the world. Maybe Chrome. Yeah, I would think so, right? What is it? It's 2:26 p.m. here. It's got to be. Wait, isn't Australia, right? Australia's got to be already Friday. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'm arguing with myself. Chrome says, I do think manga typically handles gender issues and such better than Western entertainment. I agree. At least modern Western stuff. There were normal, non-cringy gay characters in 90s manga Sailor Moon. You know what got me too? Just today I just posted it. Watching Carol and Tuesday. That's been a great series. That Derek was an interesting character in that he was a dude, but he was becoming a girl, but not by his own choice, by the effects of Mars and what was going on there. That was kind of weird and different. Excuse me. He was a great character, too. Excuse me, guys. Gimster says the same VTuber is creating her own lore by creating vids showing her split personality, actually going to battle with each other. Yikes. One side is Akai Hato, and the other side is Hachama the chef. This might be a VTuber with a few interesting issues, huh? Jeez, Gimster, holy shit! Hey, Gimster, how's winter been up there? Did you guys get buried again this year? As bad? I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, and you guys were getting hammered again. We didn't. I mean, we're not done yet. March is still winter here in the Northeast. We didn't get an overly brutal one. We only got super cold one snap. I mean, the bitter cold, and we had probably an average amount of snow. Brent says go more like go the fuck away. Oh, I didn't. Did he comment again? I didn't catch it. I shouldn't do this though because I'm giving him just what he wants is the attention. Free speech needs to go for everyone. I think the world will be better off. Oh, now it's just getting into stupid. Come on, dude. If you're gonna troll, be half-ass intelligent about it. Let's see. What's the conversation about? I'll just take the opposing outrageous angle and people will pay attention to me. You gotta have a little bit more creativity than that. There was more snow this year than last, Trevor says. Gimster said we got another 8 inches of snow yesterday. God damn. Where Gimster is, you guys, he gets buried. It did drop to minus 25 Celsius. Wow. See, we didn't get, again, we had a lot of nuisance snow this year. You know, where you get up and you got an inch or two. You got an inch or two to brush off. We got two big storms, a lot of nuisance snow, and a couple other smaller storms. Not basically an average year, and it was didn't get as much extreme cold as we sometimes do. But poor Gimster, they get freaking pounded up there. My favorite food, Joseph. Ooh, I'm a pizza fanatic. Pizza and red meats. That's why I'm not gonna live all that much longer because of my diet. But yeah, those are my big things. It wasn't as bad as last year, Gimster. Oh, because I remember last year he was keeping us posted. They got absolutely obliterated with snow and cold last year. Timothy says cord pineapple makes it tingle and burn. Looks all modern Hollywood, Epstein Island. Chrome says the weather's actually nice-ish today. She's in Scotland. It was good enough that I decided to walk like 50 minutes to the good supermarket for sourdough. Oh, cool. That's what I did yesterday, as a matter of fact. I told you guys I'd take my car to get it serviced, and when it was time to pick it up, I just walked back over. It's just like half an hour walk. It was nice enough. Here it wasn't 50s. Yesterday was probably 36, 37. But to us, that's warm. That's how pathetic it is. Jesus Christ. Gimster says, last year we got about 14 feet of snow in a month. I couldn't do it anymore. I would go absolutely insane. All right, guys. Well, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for this Free for All Friday and Thursday. YouTube Mod, thank you for being here and fucking everything up for us. We appreciate that. This was again. I never want to miss another Free for All Friday. So knowing that I'm probably not going to get to stream tomorrow, this worked out really well. Thank you guys for coming in and joining in and putting up with the ridiculous amount of censorship we had. So today's sticky stuff is anti-censorship sticky stuff. It's sticky stuff that was censorship was attempted on it, but it's so powerful, so positive, and so real that they couldn't do it. Now, YouTube Mod, I'm going to say this before we start dispensing today's sticky stuff, and it is quality sticky stuff, and it is Morgan's birthday as well. YouTube Mod, if you are watching, as a live person watching, goosh, Gimster, it would be the funniest thing ever. I'll give you a couple seconds on the delay here. If before I start dispensing the sticky stuff, you just stop the stream for us. Come on, that would be funny. You don't even have to let us know you're here. Just I won't do it, guys. I won't do it as a gag. I won't stop the stream myself just to prank you. Go ahead. I'm about to dispense the sticky stuff. Come on. This would be funny. I mean, don't ban us from streaming at the channel or anything. I'm not asking for that. Just stop this stream. Just kill it for us. Say, nah, we don't want sticky stuff today. Come on. I won't do it, guys. No. I know that'd be the ultimate troll for me to stop it. Well, I shouldn't say, oh, we're going to get to dispense sticky stuff. And that's truly what's most important. Here it is, Pampu Pampu, sticky stuff for you, sticky stuff for you. It's Free for All Friday sticky stuff. And it got through the censors. Sticky stuff here, sticky stuff there, because we'll bang, okay? Flashly like Buggy. And as always, most importantly, and it can never be censored, goose, 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 goose.